Mashiach, Mashiach, Mashiach. Oy, 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 oy. Mashiach, Mashiach, Mashiach. Oy, 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 oy.
And we're back with the Chanukah joy and excitement that is going to be taking place throughout the week. And Rabbi Schmukler, this Chanukah parade that that takes place every single year in New York. It takes place in New York, but I mean, we know it, that this Chanukah parade takes place, different Chanukah parades all over the world. Where do you reach? How many places around the world?
Well, we have the main parade, I would say, is, again, Lubavitch's main headquarters is here in New York, so it's in New York. But we have parades anywhere, almost anywhere in the entire world. From in Moscow, Russia, they have a parade. They have a parade. In Australia, Sydney, in Melbourne. You have parades.
Does China get one too?
China, they have Bangkok, Thailand. Bangkok. They put menorahs on those scooters, you know, and they even put a menorah in Venice. They have it on boats. They have a parade with boats in Venice.
Right.
And we assist all of them.
We look
in New York and they're not as big, but they look out and to get ideas.
I mean, in London, England, you have, I think, 200 cars. Close to us.
Close?
They're very close, but in London, England, I mean, we're basically, besides for all these parades and cars and mitzvah tanks and everything, I mean, every Chabad center anywhere in the world has a public menorah lighting, wherever they might be.
In the malls, at the capitals,
right?
You know, the governor's mansions.
Right. I mean, I mean, I've been around a little bit to some of these organizations, and they have these events that take place throughout Hanukkah. They have a night where the kids come and the parents come and the whole family gets together to celebrate this amazing. I mean, Hanukkah to me, Hanukkah probably was one of the most exciting things. I mean, it's fun. We sat there. We always used to play the dreidel and to spin the tops, and we used to get don't forget the
Chanukah gelt.
The Chanukah gelt. That's right. We always made sure that our parents gave us the money from the little portions that they would give us. And don't forget also all the fun we used to eat, all that
latkes,
the latkes and the
donuts,
and the donuts, yeah, and which actually, incidentally, Rabbi Miller, what the idea of latkes and donuts. I mean, what happened in Hanukkah that latkes and donuts? I mean, it's all good. We love the food, but nothing better than sitting down to some nice good food. But what's latkes and donuts?
The latkes and donuts are oily foods, because Chanukah is a celebration of oil. The miracle of Chanukah happened in the Holy Temple with oil. And to commemorate that, we eat oily foods. That's the simple level.
So they're in oil, we go for it.
That's the simple level. The Hasidic
What's with watching your diet?
Well, that's going to be a problem during Hanukkah. We're going to have to skip a week there or something like that.
We'll be on the treadmills a week after.
Exactly, that's it. If we're not on the treadmills while we're trying to run after those Hanukkah cars, to see the people.
You don't have to run after us. We'll find you.
Oh, they'll find us. Don't worry about that one. Yes.
But the oil, according to the Hasidic thought, the Kabbalistic thought, there's a much deeper message to the oil, and that is, if you get a cup of water and you put oil, a little bit of oil in it, the oil comes to the top. And however much you shake that, it's never going to mix together. The oil always separates off.
Always comes to the top.
And that teaches us that there's about a level of purity. That in all of our hearts, every single heart, we have a level of purity, that we want to do the right thing for the right reason. Not for commercial reasons, not for financial reasons, not because
so you're
we
not
want
just
to show
going
off.
out there to make these Hanukkah Menorah parades for commercial reasons?
No, not at all. It's to the contrary. We're trying to show the message of oil is that everyone has purity, everyone has oil. Oil doesn't mix. Of course we mix with society, of course we're involved, we're going out into the street.
Right.
But there's a part of us, there's a part of that inside every single Jewish soul, inside every single Jew, which is oil, and that never mixes. That's the message of Hanukkah.
And that won't ever go away.
It's actually interesting, we would have loved to make all 300 menorahs out of oil, but you know how dangerous that is, and the fire department would never allow us to do that.
Not out of Manhattan.
You know what, actually in Italy, the boats, I was involved in a parade there with the boats. They called us up and we went down, we helped them out to set it up one year, and we did it with real oil. We had those, because the water, nobody was worried about any fire departments coming in. We had the water as much as we needed on the boats, and it was great. We had the big menorahs out of the actual oil. But usually here we substitute it and we put electric bulbs.
Right, very nice.
But as he was saying, the lightings at all the capitals. There was a big menorah lighting, 5,000 people with Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Right. Where does that take place?
In Sacramento,
Sacramento.
right on the governor's, the Capitol Hill.
Well, I know they have a lighting on the lawn of the White House. They do one there.
Right. There's a big menorah at the White House Park right there. So they're all over now. At Chabad, they're trying to estimate how many people are touched through these Chabad.
No, we're talking,
we're well into the millions.
It's
I mean,
amazing.
we're talking, and then that, in the 20, 30 million number. It's just enormous. How many? Every community has 1,500. 6,000 people getting together, but that number adds up, and this is all the Rebbe's message, to just reach out to every simple person, from the most important, from the governor, to the simple person. That is what the Rebbe wants us to reach out to him, spread the light, and bring him in, make him part, and let him enjoy Judaism and Chanukah, and bring it down to their level for them to understand and enjoy what it's all about, and to get back to their family, and to make it affect their lives.
So Chanukah is a time for all of us, not just the kids, not just the husbands and the wives to sit back and watch the kids. They should get involved. It's for a whole family. It's for the grandparents. It's for every single person to get involved. You should get out there and enjoy the Chanukah season.